Hi, everybody. I am Lily DiSilverio. I am the Special Events and Content Coordinator for Theatreworks, and I am here today talking to Lisa Marie, who is directing Aubergine next season. And I will let her introduce herself a little bit further, but we're really excited to talk about this play and to share it with you. So take it away.
Thank you. My name is Lisa Marie Rollins. I'm a freelance director and a playwright and a new play developer.
So you are directing Aubergine by Julia Cho. Can you tell us a little bit about what that play is about?
Yeah, the play follows a character, Ray Chang, who is a Korean American, and during a moment in time when his father has contracted liver cancer and is dying. And Ray takes on his caretaking during hospice with also a hospice care worker. And much of the play takes place in that time frame and going a little bit back and forth to Ray's past as well, but mostly during the time frame from when Ray's father comes home from the hospital until his death. And so the play is a lot about grief and mourning, but some of my favorite things about this play are that it's about relationships between parents and children, but also about communication between us and our families, and how so much of our lives we spend not talking to each other. And then when a crisis happens, or when someone is dying or something critical like this happens, that's the opportunity that we get to reconcile some things. And so we get to watch Ray as he figures out how to reconcile his relationship with his father.
What's exciting to you about sharing this story at this time?
Yeah, I love this play, and I have been in love with it since I first saw it back at Berkeley Rep a few years ago, probably around 2015, 2016. And Caitlin and I, the artistic director of Theatreworks, had a conversation about this play pre-pandemic, and also had a conversation, after shutdowns were released, because we know we're not quite over it yet, but we talked about that thing of, why this play right now, why is this play still significant in this moment, knowing that the world has changed so much. And I think it's significant for multiple reasons. And I think particularly because of how much we have lost as communities, as a country, as in relationships with one another. And so a moment to collectively process grief in relationship to an individual story of grief, I think is an opportunity for us to figure out ways to talk to each other.
Who do you think this play is for, or who would you encourage to come participate in this story particularly?
I think this play absolutely is for Koreans, for Korean Americans, for the larger Asian diaspora. I also think it's for folks who are first generation, second generation, who have parents or grandparents who migrated to the United States. I also think it's even for folks who might have multi-generational, across race, really multi-generational relationships, who have lived in the United States, because there's still a difference in how our culture has changed, how language has changed, how we communicate with each other has changed. And so I think while this is absolutely a specific offering to the Asian American community, the story reaches across humanity, really, in that way that stories about deep crisis experience or grieving experiences do. And I'll also say, you know, I'm talking a lot about grief and mourning, but I think there's absolutely more to the play than that. So, you know, don't be afraid, you know, if you're amidst your own mourning process, or if there are things going on for you around that, because the play is also just an exploration of diaspora and an exploration of culture. And so I really encourage folks to come experience that piece as well.